Hey, Megan. Oh my gosh, it's been such a great 2 years with you. I am so grateful for all the gifts that you've shared with us. One of the many being the shirt that I'm wearing. And your incredible skill and curiosity that you've brought to the program. It has been a delight and an honor to have you as a student. And I feel like you've opened up a lot of people's minds and curiosities, and also helped with framing up a lot of the logic of doing it because you can. And I just love that. So please do stay actively engaged. It's been, again, such a gift to have you in the program, and we just can't wait to keep growing and developing with you and watching your career build. So thank you for taking on the leadership track and designing these offerings for students that I think really have amplified the work that they are doing. When you talk about the, oh, you're messaging me. How cute. When you talk about having a brand designed by a person instead of a platform gives the resulting brand a completely unique and authentic vibe. I love that. The other thing that I would love to have you think about as a curiosity thing is you personally, as Megan, with your curiosity and simplicity and sardonic humor and, you know, all the things that you uniquely bring to the table, that also can be a part of the brand that you convey into the world. And so, yeah, as you're journeying out in the world, you know, after your New York internship, you know, what brand do you want to imbue on the world with the work that you're doing? One of the big things that jumped out to me was, you know, what next steps or recommendations would you have for us to help others connect in with the entrepreneurial leadership track and to help them be successful as students and graduates? When I was thinking through the evidence process and what might be a helpful amplifier of evidence, one of the things that occurred to me is that you're working with the clients on their mood boards, and then there's sort of this meta thing of, like, especially with existing businesses, how do they know what their customers' perception is? So, you know, that might be something to think about. Might it be an interesting part of your offering to help them collect customer impressions and help you know, engage their customers in design of logos? We had a lot of fun doing that back in the day, and I think it really deepened client relationships to engage our clients' customers in discovery by learning more about what they thought about the brand. So I would be so curious, you know, to have that be a step in the process to working with clients on their mood boards, and then working with clients' customers on their perceptions. So, you know, great job on the layout of the business report. It's super easy to measure and learn. In your test card for color testing, it jumped out to me like that it would be great to have a little bit more detail. What you mean when you say which of the palettes best appeals to the desired target market, and how you're going to reach that target market, and whether you think that you've been able to successfully reach that target market with your survey. So those are good things often to be clear about within a test card. Which target market do you have accessible, and what level of confidence would you be looking for? Of course, loved seeing the high quality prototypes. Appreciate you inserting the financials. And I think one of the things under project self-review that I might add in is, you know, one of the things that might be difficult is how to frame this up. Like, even hearing, you know, you walking through the stages of teaming in your learning journey video for several quarters now. It's like, well, that's not actually really the relevant prompt for Megan's discovery. So what might be a more relevant prompt for you to think about in the learning journey, or for us to think about co-designing for the learning journey videos going forward for entrepreneurial leaders. I totally appreciate your perception of doing everything alone, and I'm so grateful that you've done so much so dramatically together for folks, because it's been really invaluable in every way. I also thought your assessment was very well stated, and I wonder, going off of that, how might we build a rubric for the leadership track that helps to inspire, motivate, and clarify things for folks. So super well done, Megan. It was such a delight having you in the program, and all of your discoveries and the learning that we've done together has been really invaluable to me. I can't wait to, hopefully you'll connect in and after you're back from New York, and I'd love to have you add a sentence or two or a couple words about why having a brand designed by Megan is going to be something different than a brand designed by a platform. So what beautiful things you bring to relationships and how to capture that in. So yes, it's been such a delight and an honor, and I'm so excited to hear about your experiences in New York. And I'm so grateful for all of the investments that you made in the program. So please do stay connected and have just a ton of fun. Thanks, Megan.